So I was thinking, Marta, I don't put any salt on the puree, and I think it's the right thing to do. Exactly. Because the babies don't need extra salt.
Exactly. The salt is already in the food that we are cooking. And we humans don't need the extra salt. We train ourselves to take it, but we don't really need it. So that's fine. Baby food without salt.
And I have one more question. When we really need to start with the babies with the savory food and the other flavors? Because I'm a chef, I would love, and I did with my kids, to educate their palates. I think the parents has the responsibility to educate the palates, and it's a very selfish thought because no one really want picky eaters. So I think if you're thinking selfish, you really want kids who can go with you to
Exactly.
the restaurants, to other
Yes.
houses, and eat everything, and of course enjoy when they are sitting on the table. But when is the really good moment to start giving the kids about zucchini puree or any other savory food or different flavor?
So different answers to that, because one is the baby, yes, have to be developmentally able to chew and swallow, which is a different motion of the muscles of the mouth that it takes to suck from the breast or from a bottle. So they have to be ready developmentally, and that happens usually, we say, between 4 and 6 months. We want babies to breastfeed exclusively during the first 6 months of life. So let's put it at 6 months when we can introduce this type of puree. But it has to be very fine because they don't have a very developed mechanism of gagging and choking and to prevent gagging or choking. So we really, really want to make sure, and we talk about the texture in a minute, that we make it very fine for those 6-month-olds.
But so that means we don't need to wait really until they have the first teeth or something, thinking it's the moment to give them different textures, no?
Right. It has nothing to do with teeth. Exactly.
Yes,
you are exactly
that's an
right.
important point. I like it.
Yes, and every baby is different. Some babies get teeth at 6 months, some get them at 9 months, but the ability to chew and swallow goes independent from that ability to develop teeth or for the teeth to show up in their gums. And so you don't need teeth to eat this kind of food. You just need to be able to chew and swallow safe. And you need to be able to sit up straight, more or less. And sometimes babies show interest, and mothers will understand what I'm just saying. Some babies look at you when you're eating, and you can tell that they have some interest in starting something other than
they really
milk.
want to imitate us.
Exactly. Yes.
So it's so important to eat with them, give some time, and just enjoy when they are eating. Make like a pause or a break during the day. Sit on the table and feel like they are a break. Yes, they are playing or whatever. Enjoy with them the food you are eating and give some
It
taste.
is definitely a family moment. It's always been.
Exactly.
Families gather around the table for generations, so definitely starts with babies. I agree.